Hi, Mandy. Can you hear me?
Four. Yes, I can.
Okay, great. Can I get your student ID number, please?
I typed in the chat.
Yes. Chat. TESL 399.
Yeah.
And are you still working on that?
Yes.
Okay, you're all set. Let's get this started.
Okay. Your screen. I totally changed it again, so like,
What did you totally change?
This one is about a different book now. This this is about the camping trip book. So the objectives are different.
And what was it before?
What the one before? I think the last time I showed you was either the the aquatic habitats, or either the very hungry caterpillar. Either one of those it was.
Oh, yeah, we haven't worked on the habitats last night.
Yeah, so I think that last one was the book, the hungry caterpillar.
Okay, so just again.
I think we'll start with the objectives, the content, and then the language.
Okay, start off with the problem.
Okay.
Circle support using information. Share. Sounds pretty good. Let me see if there's a better way to see it.
Mhm.
Students will be your support student. This will be it. Okay, let's say it like this.
Yes.
Students will be able to support, and instead of student,
Uh-huh.
let's say their thought process.
Thank you.
Then delete student. Place using
Mhm.
with the word with. Okay, students will be able to support their thought process with can't check. Says
Yeah. Uh-huh.
now let's move over to the right column. Measurable specific objectives. List objectives. Students will be able to evaluate students' understanding and attention if they are following directions. Students will be able to evaluate less students with their students will be able to evaluate their understanding and attention understanding and attention to. Let's replace the word to with towards. Students will be able to evaluate their understanding and attention towards things, and if they are following direction. And if they are. Let's replace the word if with whether. WHETHER. Students will be able to evaluate their understanding and attention towards the lesson and whether they are following directions. How does that sound?
um, yeah. Uh-huh.
Speaking objectives. Students will be able to gauge student understanding and oral expression by talk to classmates. Students will be able to gauge students will be able to gauge student. Let's replace student with their. Students will be able to gauge their understanding and oral expression by having them delete the words having them
Okay.
and turn talk into talking by talking to classmates about There's still a better way to say that. Let's try this instead.
Mhm.
Before the word talking,
Mhm.
in between by, type this. By having a discussion with classmates. Okay. Now delete talking to classmates. See how this sounds. Students will be able to gauge their expression, discussion with classmates. Discussion with classmates by having a discussion about with classmates. Discussion, discussion. I think it should say by having a discussion about the book with classmates. So you can just cut about book
Okay.
and then paste it where it needs to go until it says discussion about right there. Let's see what this. Students will be able to gauge their understanding of expression by having a discussion about the book with classmates. How does that sound?
Yeah.
Reading objectives. Students will be able to use scaffolding questions to help guide student thinking during this, challenging their perspective, complex ideas, and content. Regard to the picture by Jennifer. Okay. Let's see here. Students will be able to use scaffolding questions. Let's replace the word questions
Mhm.
with techniques. Techniques. Put it to check. Thank you, the spelling.
Okay.
Actually, you already spelled it right. Okay. Students will be able to use scaffolding techniques to help guide. Replace student with their.
Very
Help guide their thinking during the lesson. To help guide. I have a better idea. Delete there
Okay.
and type the thought process. And now you can just delete thinking during the lesson.
Okay. Okay.
Students will be able to use scaffolding techniques to help guide the process. Challenging their perspective of complex ideas. Guide thought process. Okay. After thought process, comma,
Yes.
type and. Turn challenging into challenge. Challenge their perspective. Challenge their perspectives. Challenge their perspectives. Make perspective plural.
Okay.
Challenge their perspectives. Place the word of with regarding. Regarding complex ideas. Regarding complex and content. See where it says in regard to the book. In fact,
Yes.
the entire sentence, that the rest of that sentence where it says in regard to the book, the camping trip by Jennifer K. Man, all that. Starting with the word in all the way to the end. Just delete all that. I think this is good enough right here. Students will be able to use scaffolding techniques to help guide the thought process, challenge their perspectives regarding complex ideas. What do you think?
Yeah.
Next one, writing objectives. Students will be able to assess, draw that they largest important aspects. Okay. Students will be able to assess. Let's replace student with their own.
The writing one, right?
Yeah, we're on writing objectives.
Okay.
See where it says students will be able to assess student. Yeah, let's replace student with their own. Students will be able to assess their own understanding by having delete the words having them.
Delete having them?
Yes. Turn draw into drawing.
Okay.
By drawing out ideas. Delete the word that. Does their own understanding way drawn? See the word out.
Yes.
Place that with the.
The
ideas they think are largest. Delete the words largest. Place the word aspect with elements. Students will be able to assess their own interests.
yeah. It's good.
Okay, let's continue. Scroll down for me, please.
The materials.
Materials
Yeah,
and
materials.
supplies needed. PowerPoint, teacher's computer, pencils, markers, crayons. The camping trip book, one for the teacher. Okay, I'm assuming that since you're going to show the students PowerPoint presentation and that you need a teacher's computer to show the PowerPoint presentation, that you're going to need a way for the students to see the PowerPoint presentation themselves, correct?
Yeah, smart board.
Yeah.
Smart board.
Okay, here you go. All right. Let's continue. Oh, hey, wait a
Yes.
second.
Uh-huh.
I don't see anything about the book, the camping trip.
I have it downloaded right here.
Oh,
Yeah.
it moved down there.
Yo, after I typed the word smart board, it moved down.
Got it. Okay. All right, let's scroll down to the next part. Classroom physical configuration. The right side of the classroom, there's a wall of students. There's also a sticker sheet for each table, labeled table 1, table 2, and table 3 on the side of the whiteboard closest to the right side of the door. There is a list of weekly jobs for each student with a picture of each task with students' names written underneath each assigned task. On the other side of the board, there's a checklist with a schedule, including the students' tasks, which will be marked off by the teacher as the day goes on. For the classroom physical configuration,
Yes.
this detail
Uh-huh.
only needs to include information that is directly related to this lesson plan.
Uh-huh.
Do you understand what I mean by that?
Yes.
So what you're describing here for the classroom physical configuration
Mhm.
is the layout of the classroom, no matter what,
Mhm.
the way it looks for any lesson.
Mhm.
You see, you're including the chart on the wall
Uh-huh.
that contains pictures of all the students
Mhm.
and their job descriptions, et cetera, et cetera.
Mhm.
That doesn't have anything to do with this lesson. Do you know what I mean?
Yes.
So instead, what I would do for this part right here is I would think about I would think about the way the desks are organized and whether or not you need to move the desks, the chairs around to fit a specific configuration that would help you deliver this lesson plan. Does that make sense?
Okay. Okay. Let's see.
And if you think the way the desks are right now
Uh-huh.
would work out fine, just the way they are,
Uh-huh.
for the purposes of this lesson plan,
Yes.
then specify in this box
Mhm.
that that the desk arrangement and the seating arrangement doesn't need to change. It can stay as is.
Okay.
That's pretty much all you need to do for this.
Yes. Yes. I think because I would use the so-called the sticker chart thing on the in the classroom.
Uh-huh.
That one I would use.
What are you going to use that for this
Uh,
lesson? How is that going to come in handy?
like so-called like at the end of the lessons to see if they really paid attention and did the assignment. And for the stickers
I
for
still
this.
don't understand how the sticker chart
Mm,
is gonna, like, are you gonna put sticker rewards or something on the chart?
yeah,
Or are you gonna
put a.
use it to help you remember what their names are or something? Like, can you explain that to me?
This um, um I'm gonna so-called for the sticker sheet. I'm gonna use that to so-called kind of like grade the not really grade but like see who was paying attention
Huh?
and then give get and it's yeah the sticker is for the table so the students that's in that table if they weren't really paying attention it will affect how many stickers that table will get.
Uh,
Yeah.
you know, you should probably specify that detail
Uh-huh.
in that section right there.
Okay.
Classroom physical configuration.
Uh-huh.
So make sure you explain that there's a sticker chart next to the whiteboard
Mhm.
and then explain how you're going to use it.
Okay.
Because otherwise, if you just explain, yeah, there's a sticker chart next to the whiteboard, it's going to sound like you're just describing the layout of the classroom, which doesn't really make any sense for the purpose of this lesson plan.
Oh, okay.
You know what I'm saying? So you got to
Yes.
make it related. And the
Uh-huh.
way you make that related is by explaining what you're going to use it for. That's an important detail that shouldn't be left out.
Yes. Okay. Okay. Okay.
So you just type, explain that you plan to use it to encourage participation and good behavior by showing rewards for everybody to see, or something to that extent. And let me know when you're done typing that.
Yes.
Yes. Have a look at it.
Okay. Yes. I think I am done.
Okay. Okay, let's have a look at this. Classroom physical configuration. think it'd be better if you just said
Yes.
during story time.
Okay. Okay.
Classroom seating arrangement for groups or students. You see where it says students in each table?
Yes.
Why don't you try replacing the word in with at?
Okay.
Classroom seating arrangement for students. For groups of 4 at each table. You don't even need the word students.
Oh. Oh, okay. Okay.
Yeah, because now it says classroom seating arrangement, groups of 4 each table.
Okay.
On the right side of the classroom, there is a sticker sheet for each table, labeled table 1, table 2, and table 3. Stickers will be rewarded to students in each table. The sticker will be used to show everyone who listened and followed the directions. Okay. We need to change that. Let's see. Give me a second here.
Okay.
I'm gonna plug in my laptop before it dies.
Okay.
Okay, let's see what we got here. Let's begin that sentence.
Yes.
With the sticker sheet. So just go to the very beginning where it says on the right side of the classroom. Yeah, at the very beginning. Right. The sticker sheet for each table inside of the classroom. Okay. Now make the O in on lowercase.
Okay.
Sticker sheet for each table on the right side of the classroom. And then go to the comma next to the word classroom.
Okay.
You see what I'm talking
Yes,
about?
yes, yes.
Yeah, let's get rid of that comma.
Okay.
And then delete the words. There is a sticker sheet for each table.
Okay.
Starting with the word there, all the way to the comma.
Mhm.
Yeah, just like that. All right, let's see. The sticker sheet for each table on the right side of the classroom, labeled table 1, table 2, and table 3. Let's delete that comma.
The one by classroom?
Yeah, that one right there.
Okay.
And in fact, let's delete labeled table 1, table 2, and table 3. Let's just delete all of that.
Okay. Um,
Okay, the sticker sheet for each table on the right side of the classroom. Delete the word stickers.
okay.
Sticker sheet for each table on the right side of the classroom will be delete the word will
Mm-hmm. Okay.
and type can. Can be after the word be,
Mhm.
type the word used. Can be used to turn the word rewarded into reward. So just delete ed.
Mhm.
To reward, delete the word to.
Mhm.
Make student plural. Okay, let's see what we have here so far. The sticker sheet for each table on the right side of the classroom can be used to reward students. Delete in each table.
Delete in each table. Okay.
Sticker sheet for each table on the right side of the classroom can be used to reward students. Delete that period after students.
Okay.
Type the word for, F-O-R.
Mm-hmm.
Listening,
Mm-hmm.
yeah, present participle with the ing at the end.
Okay, listening.
For listening and following directions. Stop. And now you can delete everything else that you have.
Okay.
Stop. Okay, let's see what this sounds like. The sticker sheet for each table on the right side of the classroom can be used to reward students for listening and following directions. How does that sound?
Mm. It's okay.
Okay, so
Yes.
you think that's enough for classroom configuration?
Mm,
Or are there any other details that you think you might need?
um. Mm,
Best thing to do is to just try to visualize in your mind, like go through the lesson plan
uh-huh.
and try to imagine in your mind what it would look like, the different steps in the classroom. And if you can see yourself needing to do anything specific with the layout of the classroom, you might need to mention that.
I think that should be all.
Think that's enough?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay. All right, let's move on to the next part then. This part, support strategies. See attached SIOP classroom strategies PDF for refresher and ideas. Right. So total physical response, TPR, and compare share. Create lessons appropriately based on the observation protocol. SIOP. Identify different learning types and outcomes in the classroom. Learn basic interpersonal communication skills used in the lesson. Provide easy language and simple explanations for students according to their language literacy level. Provide group work to give students extra practice in learning and utilizing new knowledge. Offer extra time if needed. Okay, that sounds fine. I don't see anything that needs adjusting for that part. Let's
Okay.
move on to the next one. Engagement. Step one, getting everyone together. All right. Ask everyone to sit in a circle on their assigned rug seats to prepare for the reading. They usually sit behind each other due to birth order. It's a good idea to rephrase that so that instead of saying ask everyone,
Mm-hmm.
you could say have everyone sit. Yeah. Make it sound more like plan layout.
Okay.
Have everyone sit. So delete the word to also.
Oh. Okay.
Have everyone sit in a circle on their assigned rug seats to prepare for the reading. They usually sit each other due to number order, due to the number order, due to their number order, due to number order. Okay, that's just like that.
Okay.
All right, next part. I think we only have enough time left in this meeting for this engagement part.
Mm-hmm.
And then I'm gonna have to start getting ready for my next book.
Yeah.
But let's finish up this part right here.
Okay.
Step 2, pre-reading the book. First, tell the students that you're going to read a book titled The King Picture. Ask if they remember what happened in the story from they read it. Okay, let's see. Delete the word first.
First. Okay. Okay.
Capitalize the T in tell.
Okay.
Tell the students that Tell the students, delete the word that.
That.
Yes. Tell the students you are going to read a book. Delete the article a and replace it with the article the.
Read the book.
Just like that. Tell the students, you are going to read a book titled The Camping Trip. Ask, delete the word them. Yeah.
Okay.
Ask if they remember what happened. If they remember what it is. You see the word happened, past tense. Turn past tense into present continuous. So happens. Ask if they remember what happens in the story. Replace the word in with during. Ask if they remember what happens during the story. They read it the day before. Go ahead and delete from when they read it the day before. Just delete all that, starting with the word from all the way to the end.
Okay.
Okay, let me run it back just to see what it sounds like. Tell the students you are going to read the book titled The Camping Trip. Ask if they remember what happens during the story. You see, that's all the information you need to say, because it doesn't lose any value. You trim everything out of the way, and it becomes a lot more clear and concise, directly to the point. What do you see on the book cover? Explain how critical readers and writers look closely at stories. Begin reading the book to the students. Begin reading. Place to the students with out loud.
Okay.
In fact, you can also delete the book. Begin reading out loud. Yeah, that's all you need. Okay, Mandy, I got to get going because I need to start getting ready for my next appointment. All right.
Okay.
All right. Take care, and I'll see you next time.
Okay. Thank you.
You're welcome. Bye
All
bye.
right. Bye-bye.